Hey everybody, it's that time again. It is Beer 30, as well as tomorrow night we start NFL Football 30. The season is finally here. I know a lot of us have been waiting for it, getting very excited about the NFL season, so I'm going to kind of give you my division winners, wild cards, and kind of how it goes through the playoffs. Not going to dive too deep, just kind of let you know my thoughts real quick, and also talk about these three beers you see right here in front of you. We have from Yeehaw Brewing, their Dunkel. Excited to try that one. From Lakefront, we have the East Side Dark Lager. And then from Oswego Brewing, we have their Stone Skipper. So we have three different styles of beer here, which will be fun because, with the NFL, you got three different styles of play. Well, much more than three. So you got many different styles of play. You got the high-octane offenses. You got the run the ball, control it. You got the hard-hitting, strong defenses. So it's fun. Very excited to get going. As you can see, I am a big Chiefs fan here. So hoping they can pull that off again. Got my championship flag that fell behind me. So I don't know if that means the title reign's going to fall as well. I hope not, but let's see where we go. I'm going to start off in the AFC. Going with the AFC West to start. I am going to pick the Chiefs to win that division. When you look at the Chargers, the Raiders, the Broncos, especially with Broncos now losing Von Miller. Look at the quarterback play. The Chargers are going to be either running Tyrod Taylor or the rookie Justin Herbert out there. Derek Carr with the Raiders. I just can't trust him enough to be able to pick the Raiders to go further than kind of where they've been. He's had great years, then he sputters and just spins the tires. And with the offenses that are going to be needed in the AFC West to keep pace with the Chiefs, I just don't think Carr can do it. And then I do like Drew Lock with Denver. I just don't think he's there yet. He has shown progressions. I think he is going to be good, and they do have a good defense. But like I said, with Von Miller now going out, I think that's really going to hurt them. Chargers, they lost Derwin James. And I know the Raiders lost one of their top receivers as well. So pick for the AFC West is going to be the Chiefs. Let's move to some beer, too, as we keep going down the line here. We'll start with the Yeehaw Dunkel here. As I pour this, let's move to the AFC North. I feel this is going to be a two-team race. Obviously, everyone remembers what Baltimore did last year, especially with Lamar and the running attack and the passing game he would throw in there as well as their strong defense. So they're up there. There's someone that can be hard to deal with, but I wouldn't be shocked though if Pittsburgh came from last year and won it this time. I know if the playoff system would have been the way it is this year, last year Pittsburgh would have been in. But I am going to go with the Ravens. But like I said, I would not be shocked if Pittsburgh pulls that off. Looking at the Dunkel here, nice, dark. You can see a little amber in the light color here. Nice little foamy head. Actually, it's pretty sweet on the nose, though. Okay, you kind of get a malty, little chocolatey notes thrown in there with this Dunkel. You get the little hint of the bitterness at the end there. It goes down pretty smooth. Has a little lingering flavor that you would expect kind of with the Dunkel as it goes down and it sits on your palate there. Pretty refreshing. Something that I would definitely recommend. If you are a Dunkel fan, this one kind of hits all the notes that you're looking for. Very easy to drink. As we go, this one is from Johnson City, Tennessee. So let's just head to the AFC South while we're talking about that. I'm not going to lie. This is the one I had the hardest time figuring out who to pick for that division. Colts brought in Phillip Rivers. They got DeForest Buckner in with the trade from San Francisco to go with Darius Leonard there. Makes a very strong defense. I think Phillip Rivers will be able to kind of sturdy that offense a little bit more. But as a Chiefs fan watching him, it is just hard for me to trust him when it comes down to crunch time. Seeing him made way too many bad decisions and mistakes when the game's on the line. So it was really hard for me to pick them to win it, so I didn't. Houston, they've been there a lot. They did trade away Hopkins. They did bring in David Johnson in that trade. Brought in some other receivers like Cooks. But I just don't think that defense is going to be strong enough. They started to wilt towards the end of the season, especially what happened in the AFC playoff game against the Chiefs. And so I am going with the Tennessee Titans to represent the AFC South. Now, with the addition of Jadeveon Clowney to the defense now, and the running game of Derrick Henry and Tannehill making the throws when he had to, I think they're going to be able to control the game, keep some people from scoring, and play the ball control style that they did to win quite a few games and get to the AFC title game. Heading to the AFC East, another two-horse race in this one. Jets aren't ready, Dolphins aren't ready, so it's between the Bills and the new-look Patriots. With Cam Newton up there now, and obviously Tom Brady gone. It is hard to imagine seeing Tom Brady not in New England. It's going to be weird to see, but I just can't pick against Coach Belichick yet. I need the Bills. I need Josh Allen to prove it to me before I can make that decision on them. I know they got to the playoffs last year, and I know they kind of let it go against Houston. They should have won that game, but didn't. But so AFC East, I'm going still with the New England Patriots until someone knocks them off the throne there. Next beer we have is the Stone Skipper from Oswego Brewing. It is their German-style Hefeweizen beer. As we pour this, I'll let you take a look at it. Time to head to the NFC. As we get through everything, I will go down and tell you my wild card teams. So we'll start with the NFC West. A lot of people are picking Arizona Cardinals to improve quite a bit this year. A lot of them are saying they might be the most improved team. I just don't think they're ready to take that step yet. I still think it's a two-team race between the 49ers and the Seahawks. And I'm going to go with the Seahawks this year. I think they're going to pull it off. I don't trust Jimmy G enough. I know he had some good games, especially that win in New Orleans towards the end of the year. But I'm going to trust Russell Wilson and that team over Jimmy G and the 49ers. Heading to the NFC North, my neck of the woods where I'm at right now. I think a lot of Bears fans were kind of disappointed last year with what happened. They still really don't know what they're doing at quarterback. They had Trubisky, and funny to see that the two quarterbacks taken after him, Mahomes and Watson, just became the two highest paid quarterbacks ever, and the Bears are not even going to pick up the option on Trubisky. So you can see that they messed up that pick. Sad for Bears fans, and I just don't think they're ready to make that step up. So NFC North, I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. Them getting Ngakoue to go with Danielle Hunter on that defense. I know they traded away Diggs to Buffalo there. I still think that offense is going to be good enough, and them playing in the dome is going to help them. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if Green Bay makes a run at them as well. So as you can see with the Oswego Stone Skipper here, very clear, light, yellowish color there. Very sweet on the nose there. All right. I'm getting a little, kind of feels like tropical fruit, which you don't expect really from a Hefeweizen. You kind of think of a wheat style, maybe a little sweeter wheat. I'm not getting too much of the wheat. It is still delicious though, but it's a little different than I expect from a Hefeweizen. Very, very light mouthfeel. And once you swallow it, there's no lingering. The taste is just gone and done with. So it doesn't last long. So it's something that you would want to drink maybe when it's hot. Something that's refreshing and goes down light and it's not going to bog you down. That's what I'd recommend with this. I'll come back and rate them later for you guys. Set them right here so you can still see what they look like though. So we have two more divisions to go to. We have the NFC South, and everyone is picking the Bucks. I know Tom Brady, Gronk, they are all down there now. Leonard Fournette's down there now. They got a lot of weapons with Evans and Godwin down there too for Tom Brady. But I still am going to pick the New Orleans Saints over Tampa. I think it's going to be a neck-and-neck race between those two teams. I think they're both going to be in the playoffs. I just don't know if I can give it to Brady yet. Kind of feels like the Cleveland Browns of last year or 2 years ago. But a little bit bigger, a little bit better. I mean, obviously Brady's much better than Baker Mayfield. So that's why I would say they have that good chance, and I can see why a lot of people are picking them. But I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints instead. Heading next to the NFC East, I don't think there's too much argument in this one. Going with the Dallas Cowboys. I don't trust Wentz yet. I know everyone's going to be all over me for that. He just hasn't proven it when it's time to come down to it. With the offense that Dallas is going to run out there, Dak, everyone has their opinions on him. I'm not completely sold on Dak either, but you have Ezekiel Elliott. You have the receiving core, and they just added CeeDee Lamb as well, and that defense and that O-line I think will be able to hang on and take care of the NFC East. The Washington football team's definitely not there, not even close. I'm expecting to see some strides, though, and some better play, though, out of the Giants with Daniel Jones. So that's my my rundown and my division winners. As you can see, I did pour the Eastside Dark Lager from Lakefront, and they did get that right. Look how nice and dark and amber and chocolatey looking that is. You can taste the malt, the barley that's in this one. It almost has a smoky smell to it. And you get that flavor immediately. If you've ever had a dark lager, you're getting that dark flavor right up front. It's almost, like I said, a smoky flavor. Then you get hit with the dark lager flavor immediately, and then it just kind of slowly lingers as you drink it down. It has a slightly heavy mouthfeel to it, a little heavier than I would expect out of a dark lager like that. But after you drink it, it doesn't linger too much. It lingers a little, but it doesn't hold on and stay strong there for you. So let's move ahead to the wild card winners. Out of the AFC, taking Buffalo. I think that they'll make it out of the AFC. I think they're going to be neck and neck, like I said, with the New England Patriots in the East. Going with Pittsburgh, like I said again, I think they're going to be neck and neck with the Ravens in the North. In the last one, I'm going down to the AFC South. I'm going to go with Indy. I think they will get ahead of Houston there, and I think Houston's going to miss the playoffs this year. NFC side, Tampa, going to take them, like I said, see them going neck and neck and having a nice little fight with the Saints. Going out west with San Francisco. Again, those head-to-head, when they're tough, Seahawks, San Francisco, tough to pick the division winner. But I do think both those teams will make it to the playoffs. And the last one, I think, is a little bit of surprise. I don't think too many people are going to pick them. Going with Green Bay. I think Aaron Rodgers and that team is going to keep it going. They had a strong show until they ran into San Francisco. So I think they're going to make it back to the playoffs. My AFC title game. I have my Chiefs going up against the Baltimore Ravens. The showdown everyone wanted to see last year until the Titans crashed that party. So that should be a fun game. They've had some great games head-to-head as it is already. With the AFC, you get a lot of young quarterbacks that we're going to get to see for a long time. Mahomes, Watson, you have Lamar Jackson. Hopefully he does stay healthy. I know it makes it tougher for my Chiefs, but I want to see the best players stay healthy and play a long time. NFC title game, we're going Saints over Seahawks. So that brings us to the Super Bowl. We have the Chiefs versus the Saints. I know my flag fell behind me, but I don't think the championship reign is ending. I am taking the Chiefs over the Saints in this year's Super Bowl. So here we go. You can mark that down, and I'll probably be eating a lot of crow for these picks down the road. But I'm just happy the NFL season is here. Hope we make it through. Hope everyone stays safe. Now going over the beers here. With the Stone Skipper from Oswego. Very smooth, light Hefeweizen. Goes down easy. Not too much flavor. Going a 7 out of 10 on that. Moving to the Yeehaw Dunkel right here. As you can see, that dark flavor. Dark color. The flavor, like I said, it's pretty nice Dunkel. It's not too aggressive. It's not too light. It's what you want and expect out of a Dunkel. I'm going 8 out of 10 on that one. And then going to the Eastside Dark Lager from Lakefront. That smoky flavor, it catches me right up front. I actually do like that. I'm going to go 8 out of 10 on that one. So thanks for checking in. Make fun of me for my picks. I'm all good with that. Let me know what your picks are. Be happy to find out, talk with you, and go back and forth. Love talking football, love talking beer, love talking sports. Please subscribe, like, hit the bell, get those notifications. Until next time, Cheers, enjoy your beer, and remember, it's always beer 30.